COVID-19 has shaken the world, and India, a country of 1.38 billion people, is no exception. COVID-19 has infected at least 8.7 million people in India and killed over 129,000, and these numbers keep going up. Even before the onset of a global pandemic, the country had its issues with biomedical waste disposal, but the growing number of COVID cases has prompted unprecedented growth in the volume of biomedical waste. I set out to inquire how India's capital, New Delhi, is dealing with the disposal of highly contagious COVID-related biomedical waste, only to find that thousands of minimum wage workers, whose job descriptions do not include picking up biomedical waste, are now forced to choose between feeding their families and risking their lives.
We get all sorts of things in our garbage bins, including COVID-related waste that we have to pick up. We aren't given any gloves or shoes. Look at what we wear while handling this waste. We aren't given any salary. I haven't been paid for months. We live in garbage. We manage to make 100 to 200 rupees and also have wives and children and families, so we have to live on whatever we are able to get. We aren't given any mask from the company. All I have is this dirty mask, which I will show you. If I wear this, I will get even more sick, which is why I don't wear it. The police fines you 500 rupees for not wearing a mask. So I have to wear this one when I see them, or I'll be fined more than I earn. If I wear this, I'll only get sicker.
D.D. Sill, a waste disposal truck driver, is pleading with his fellow citizens to think of his life before they toss their used masks onto the road. Workers such as Sill live in ghettos, and if infected, could be super spreaders of the coronavirus. Not only do they not know if they are picking up contaminated waste, contrary to the regulations, Sill says that the waste they pick up isn't segregated as it should be.
We get a lot of masks. People use them and throw them recklessly. We dump all of this garbage at the Ghazipur landfill site, unsegregated.
The improper disposal of biomedical waste is seen at every level, including households with known positive cases of COVID-19. By law, special trucks must collect the waste generated within the homes of COVID-positive citizens. According to experts at the Center for Science and Environment, however, it is highly likely that the waste at dump sites and landfills is from COVID-positive households.
Once the waste reaches a biomedical or a dump site, it's pretty difficult to say whether it came from a COVID-positive household or a general hospital, because all that you see at the dump site is mask, gloves. So there are a lot of chances that the waste that ends up in the dump site might be from a COVID-positive household.
In New Delhi, all biomedical waste is supposed to go directly from the hospitals to the biomedical waste facilities, where it is then disposed of properly before being taken to a landfill, such as this one in Ghazipur. However, these regulations don't translate into reality. The continuous increase of coronavirus-related deaths has led to Delhi's crematoriums running at full capacity. Just outside this crematorium, we found piles of abandoned PPE kits and masks disposed of callously in the open air. Dr. Ashok Agarwal says that hospitals have always known how to safely deal with biomedical waste, as they have been dealing with these issues for a long time. However, given the new volume of COVID-related biomedical waste, he's not so sure that these issues are being handled properly.
The waste in New Delhi has increased drastically, and it is mainly PPE kits, masks, face shields, goggles and hazmat suits. When you add all of this up, the waste has become too much, and the two waste management facilities, SMS and Biosolutions, are very tense and stressed because they are unable to deal with this added waste. There is a big problem.
Dr. Sanjeev Singh tells us that though hospitals are meant to maintain a system of checks and balances and visit waste disposal facilities on a monthly basis, this responsibility has since been neglected during the pandemic.
Unfortunately, during COVID times, the movement has been very less, and the visit to the common treatment facility has been negligible, because everybody who runs a hospital is consumed within the hospital facility.
Our investigation led us to New Delhi's GB Pant Hospital, where we found used gloves, masks, and other COVID-19 related waste, mixed in with garbage directly outside hospital premises. As we get deeper into the pandemic, the systems in place responsible for handling waste disposal are becoming taxed, expanding the risk, especially for minimum wage workers. This issue could very well get worse before it gets better. leaving us to wonder how this waste is being dealt with, not only in other Indian cities but other developing nations, and how many pleas, such as those of Sil, are going unheard.